I actually received food stamps. I know what it was like to feed my family when others, were getting food and providing for theirs. I didn't have it, and I needed to reach out, and food stamps was available during that period of time. Had it not been available, I wouldn't have been able to have fed my family. For those of us who have experienced it, we know what it's like. We don't want to be on there forever. We want to get off. But if we want a time to feed our families, to enjoy life, to make sure that we don't go hungry, to make sure that our attitudes, our behaviors are no different than anyone else, only if you've been there, you know what it's like. I know what it's like. I've been there. I received food stamps. I'm not proud of it, but the fact is that I did. And that makes me a warrior to fight for those that need it. And I'll continue to fight for those individuals that need it.
I started my public service career as a public school teacher. I taught on the east side of Charleston, South Carolina, which was the most densely populated area of South Carolina at the time I was teaching. I know what it is to stand in front of a classroom trying to teach world history when you know that that child sitting in front of you did not have breakfast. For us to be marking up this bill, this farm bill, with this bigger cut in SNAP programs is an abomination. We all are trying to make a good future for our children, our grandchildren, for our country, and we know full well that in order for our kids to be educated properly, they must be fed appropriately.
This bill will cut food stamps by over $16 billion over the next 5 years. That is more than 4 times the cuts passed by the Senate. Knowing that food stamps feed more than 46 million Americans, yet our colleagues cut 45% of the total cuts from food stamps alone. I understand the need to cut spending. I understand the need to get our fiscal house in order. But I cannot be complicit when this Congress considers policies that will increase poverty, increase hardships in order to reduce the nation's deficit.
You ever met a child who is hungry? It breaks your heart. And in this country, it shouldn't be. I don't know when it became fashionable for people in Congress to turn their backs on the poor. But this Congress wins a gold medal for its callousness and its mean-spiritedness. This is absolutely unacceptable. This is immoral. This is immoral. We use that word all the time, but this is what it is. It is when you take the food out of the mouths of hungry people. We are a better country than this.